Most people learning DevOps are wasting 80% of their time, and by 2026, that wasted time will make them completely irrelevant. DevOps is changing so fast. It's like trying to build a house using quicksand. One year you're learning Docker. The next, everybody is talking about AI driven deployments, GitOps, and security automations. And here's the problem, most roadmaps out there are outdated before you even finish reading them. So today I'm giving you the 2025 to 2026 DevOps roadmap that's actually built for where the industry is going, not where it's been. Stick around because in the middle of this video, I'm giving you three most in demand DevOps skills that hiring managers have already started seeking in 2025 job postings. Skills most people don't know even exist. Alright, let's break this down step by step. No fluff, no fancy buzzwords you can't use in real life. Step 1, nail the foundations. I know you want to jump to Kubernetes, Agro CD, and all the fancy stuff. But here's the thing, skipping foundations in DevOps is like trying to bake a cake without knowing how to use an oven. Even in 2025, you still can't escape Linux fundamentals like bash scripting, permissions, process management, networking basics, DNS, HTTP, firewall, and load balancers, Git and version control, branching strategies, Git hooks, and merge conflicts. The good news, you don't need to learn 500 commands. Learn the 20% that will keep the 80% of the businesses running. And one more thing, a junior DevOps engineer who knows Linux is far more valuable than the person who knows click around AWS. Step 2, pick one cloud. You've got three options, AWS, Azure, GCP. AWS still has the biggest market share, but Azure is catching up fast, especially in enterprise jobs. By 2026, cloud skills will be less about I can launch an EC2 and more about cost optimization and automation because every company's CFO is breathing down the engineer's neck about cloud bills. If you are starting now, pick AWS for its sheer number of opportunities. Here's what to focus on, core services, EC2, S3, IAM, VPC, and CloudWatch. Automation, CloudFormation, CDK, or Terraform on top of AWS. Security and compliance, guard duty, IAM best policies, encryption at rest or in transit. Skip the temptation to learn each and every tool. Learn the ones that keep the 90% of the businesses running. Step 3, continuous integration and continuous deployment, your daily bread. If you don't know CI/CD, you're basically a DevOps tourist. But even in 2025, CI/CD pipelines aren't just nice to have skills. They are the DevOps job. The big players to know, Jenkins, still relevant for complex enterprise workflows. GitHub Actions, great for modern and repo centric workflows. GitLab CI CD, integrated with GitHub repos, used heavily in startups. Microsoft Azure pipelines, still strong in Microsoft heavy shops. And here's the kicker for 2026: event driven CI CD pipelines that don't trigger just on commits but on business events, data changes, or security incidents. Tools like Tekton and Agro Workflow are getting big here. Step 4: containers and orchestration. Docker is the passport, Kubernetes is the visa, without which you won't be traveling far in DevOps. Even in 2025 to 2026, Kubernetes is still the king, but most companies are moving towards managed Kubernetes like EKS, AKS, or GKE to avoid the pain of self hosting. Here's how to approach it: understand Docker basics like images, containers, volumes, and networking. Learn Kubernetes fundamentals like deployment, missions, ingress, config maps, and secrets, and then move to CI CD integration. Deploy your containers automatically using pipelines. And yes, learn Helm. It is the App Store for Kubernetes, and it will save you weeks of headache for YAML. Step 5: IAC, infrastructure as code. You can't scale by clicking around in a console. IAC is how you make your infrastructure repeatable and testable. Terraform is still the industry's darling, but Pulumi is gaining attention fast because it lets you write IAC in real programming language. By 2026, expect policy as code, using tools like Open Agent Policy to enforce compliance before infrastructure is deployed. Drift detection, stopping configuration files automatically before it breaks in production. Step 6: Observability and monitoring. Here's where most beginners slack off. But in real job, knowing what's broken before your boss does is how you keep your job. The Holy Trinity for 2025 to 2026. Metrics, Prometheus plus Grafana. Logs, ELK stack or OpenSearch. Tracing, Open Telemetry. And here's the twist: observability isn't just for finding issues anymore. By 2026, it will be used for cost optimization and security anomalies detection in real time. Step 7: Security. DevSecOps isn't optional anymore. Security isn't a specialist job anymore. If you're in DevOps, you're in security as well. Key areas to learn: secrets management, HashiCorp Vault or AWS Secrets Manager, image scanning, Trivy or Claire, single purpose security, signing bills, verifying dependencies, zero trust principles, assume breach, least privilege, MFA everywhere. And yes, by 2026, AI driven security alerts will be the new normal. Step 8: AI and automation in DevOps. You can skip AI for a year, maybe two. After that, it will replace half of your manual tasks. AI is already helping in generate a CI CD pipeline from scratch, prevent system failure before it even happens, auto remediate common incidents without a human input. If you want to future proof yourself, get familiar with GitHub Copilot for YAML and IAC, AI log analysis, tools that summarize and point to likely the root cause, self healing infrastructure scripts. Step 9, soft skills that pay the bills. This technical roadmap can get you in the door. The soft skills can get you promoted. By 2026, DevOps engineers who can explain technical issues in plain English, work efficiently with developers, testers, and security without conflict, document processes cleanly, will out earn the ones who hide behind Jira tickets. Challenge yourself. Here's the part nobody tells you. Most people following DevOps roadmaps quit halfway, not because it's impossible, because they get overwhelmed. Too many tools, too many buzzwords, too many. You should know this post on LinkedIn. The challenge in 2025 to 2026 isn't learning DevOps. It's about learning the right tools in the right order without burning out. So, how do you keep yourself on track? Here's the secret: build projects, not playlists. Instead of watching 20 Docker tutorials, deploy one microservice using Docker and Kubernetes. Instead of summarizing 50 AWS services, host a real app using EC2, S3, CloudWatch, and IAM. Every skill you learn should connect with something to show the employer or the client. By 2026, hiring managers don't care what courses you have taken, they care what problems you have solved. And here's the game changer: by 2026, DevOps isn't going to be about just operations and deployments anymore. It's going to merge with platform engineering. We are not just setting pipelines, you're building the internal developer platform for the other teams to rely on. That means you get to decide how services are secured, deployed, and monitored. You're the one setting the golden standards for hundreds of developers to follow in your company. And yes, you will be the one they call at 2 a.m. when something breaks. The sooner you start thinking like a platform engineer, not just a pipeline runner, the more future proof your career will be. So here's your DevOps roadmaps for 2025 to 2026. Foundations: Linux, networking, Git. One cloud: AWS, Azure, or GCP. Pick one first. Containers and orchestration: Docker, Kubernetes, Helm, CI/CD, Jenkins, GitHub Actions, GitLab CI/CD, event-driven pipelines. Infrastructure as code: Terraform, Pulumi, policy as code, observability, metrics, logs, tracing. Security: secrets management, scanning, zero trust. AI and automation: Copilot, AI log analysis, self-healing infra. Soft skills: communication, collaboration, documentation. If you learn these in order, with projects, not playlists, you will be 90% ahead of all the DevOps crowd by 2026.